In this part of the tutorial of setting up our example database, we're going to create another database, in fact, which is going to provide more details of our contact than what we see on the primary page here. I have set up a few pages, but don't worry what these are for now. We'll see their relevance as we go on, and you can add them. If you're following this example, you can add them, the pages, when they become necessary. At the moment, we see the three links that we've been used to: adding a contact, getting all our contacts, and searching our contacts. And then we have those. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to add another database now. So like I said, it's going to have more details of our contact. So we'll do that now. So we'll go to Dataflex link, add a new database, and we're going to call this one personal details. And it's going to be a database, and we are just going to, we don't need anything on this confirmation. We're going to say personal details added. Let's put that as an H3, heading 3. Email contact, we don't want anything. What we do want to change the access settings, and we can only do that once we've created the database. We're going to create the database, and then we're going to say, we're going to scroll down to access setting, access control. We're going to edit, so we're already editing, and we're going to say that loading the form, in fact let's just create everything private here. That's the easiest thing to do for now. We'll save those settings. Something else I want to change, I want to be able to edit this personal details page. So I'm going to go to, so from the top I'm scrolling down to close access control. I'm going to open entry actions, and I'm going to edit the settings again, and I'm going to allow editing, and we'll just say edit these personal details, and we'll save that. So the personal details we're going to add are we're just going to put the name of the person, so that will become clear shortly. Editable, yes. Allow special characters, yes. And we are going to add family members as a field, so we'll put that in there. Required, no. Editable, yes. Special characters, yes. Family members. We're also going to add their birthday as well. There's no date field, so we're going to add it as a single line text. It's not required, it is editable, allow special characters, birthday, and we'll add that. Something else which you won't have seen before is a web address link, and what we're going to do, we're going to add that up here, and we can say show contact. Okay, we're going to say that that is required, and I'm going to put editable for the moment, so I'll save that. Let's go and grab our shortcode, copy, and we're going to add that to the page which I've already created called add personal details. Just add a shortcode. Shortcode appears here, but if it doesn't, you can just type short and it will appear, and we'll paste that in there. Update. If we go to all contacts and we go to get my items, and for argument's sake I'm going to use Tony because we've used him a few times, and we're going to open this to edit and what we get at the top is we get a link here, and I'm going to copy that link. That's a link to Tony Parks, and I've added a link down to the bottom on this page. If we look at our update contact, I've just added a page link here, so we can see what that is. If I click to edit it, it's just added that page to this, a link to this page from update contact. So what I'm now going to do is add personal. Let me just double check that I've copied that correctly. Then we're going to add personal details, and show contact. It says it's a link here, so I'm going to put a link in there, paste, and that is a link to our contact. And the guy's name was Tony, right? Let's just put a birthday of 24th of April, and we'll submit that. After adding personal details, we get a link to the personal details that were added, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just right click on that, and I'm going to copy that link. Okay, so right now this link here goes straight back to our contact. We haven't got a way of getting back to that, however we can sort that out by editing the contact database. So we're going to do that right now. Let's go to the address book, and here we're going to add a web address, and we're going to add it right to the bottom, and we're going to put in editable, and we're going to put in personal details, and we'll add that. Now in our contact, we can now edit this, and we want to edit the personal details link at the bottom, and we're just going to paste in that link to Tony's personal details, and we'll save that. So now we've got a two-way situation where I've got the contact here, and I can navigate to his personal details, and I can go back to the contact itself. Now I don't think that these are very nice to look at, these links, so we can change that, and we're going to edit the two databases, so contact and update contact and personal details, and let's do that now. So if we are currently in database 1, which is the add address database, and we are going to click edit web address, and we're going to say change link to a button, and then we're going to tick that, and we're going to do exactly the same thing in our personal details database, and we're going to say change link to a button as well. So now when we look at our update contacts page, I'll just refresh that, and we can now see we have that link as a button. Personal details goes straight to personal details, and we changed the link to a button here also, so we've got a two-way link between the contact and our personal details. That button will show up in our search results as well, so let's just search contacts, and we'll search for Tony, and then we have a personal details link which we go straight to. If you click on it straight away, it's going to say, it's going to warn you that you're going to be leaving the page, something you might not want to do if you just want to keep these search results up. I'm going to say stay on page. I'm going to right click and open this link in a new tab, and there we go, we see that we've got those personal details, and we can go back to the contact as well. One thing we can do is, if we don't want this to show up, we can actually automatically open in a new tab. I don't want to do that, but I will show you how that's done. So we'll stay on page there. Actually, we'll clear that. We reset this. We'll edit our address book, and we shall say this button will now open in a new tab. There we go. Tick that. Go to, if we search contacts again, we search for Tony again. This time, this should just open in a new tab straight away. And there we go. I don't want that to happen though, so I'm going to undo that and just untick that one. Right, so now we show that we have a connection between our contact and the contact's personal details. Now this just shows a link between two items. What if you want an item to link to more than one item? Well, we'll go through that in the next tutorial.